There's a lot that goes on in Wizard101. Many of it is out in the open, but some usually fly under the radar. At first, I really wanted to title this as Wizard101 Mechanical Inconsistencies, but the more I thought about it, I wondered, what the fuck does this have to do with mechanics? I even made a thumbnail for it. Anyway, as a person who has been playing for a long time, here are just some things I don't understand about Wizard101. Now everything looks pretty good in the beginning. You have rank 1 giving 1 pet experience, rank 2 giving 2 experience, and so on. It's linear and straightforward, but uh-oh, what the hell happened here? Why do you have rank 5 snacks giving 6 experience? As the ranks go higher, the amount of experience a snack gives gets distorted. Like for example, this rank 7 snack gives 10 experience, and the other rank 7 gives 15. Then you have the big mega snacks. Like what is this? You got 33, 36, 40, 45, and 50? Look, I want to ask this question. Why do mounts have stats? Ever since the dawn of Wizard101 cavemen, they've rode on lions, tigers, and short blue and red dragons to quest in packs. Never have man leered their eyes on something so unconventional as mounts with damage, accuracy, and piercing. What makes it worse is that if you want these type of mounts, you gotta pay. As far as I know, there's no mount in any other online multiplayer game or any plane of existence besides Wizard101. Believe me, I even googled it, and the first result that showed up after I searched mounts with stats was Wizard101. Now why can't I reverse transmute reagents? I don't know. Like for example, I have alchemical crystals, but I can't pulverize them into salts? But I can turn salt into crystals? So, what you're telling me is I can't smash a crystal into dust, but I can make a crystal out of a pile of salt. That's like saying you can't break glass into tiny pieces when you throw it on the ground. Now here's something that really doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Let's start with some purple ones. Take for example, Dual Stormblade Amethyst. It gives 2 copies of the card starting at level 15. That's great and all, but then we have Stormblade Amethyst. It gives 1 copy of the card starting at level 95. So, from my understanding is we get to shortchange ourselves at a higher level. Then you have these minion jewels that require you to be level 85 to use them. Why do you have to be level 85 to use these jewels, when you can learn the spells at level 25? That's like a 60 level gap. What's the point? For the most part, all pets make sense, but then you have some pets, like the brown spider and the brown recluse spider. What the fuck's with the name? It's literally the same spider. I know because I looked it up. Apparently, there's also one called a hobo spider. So who knew spiders could be homeless? Not house spiders though, of course. They get to live it up on your ceiling in your very own home. Anyway, that's not even the confusing part though. The brown spider is part of the deaf school, and the brown recluse spider is part of the balance school. They both give the life card called Giant Spider, except the brown spider gives 1 copy, and the brown recluse spider gives 2 copies. So let me get this straight. You have 2 spider pets, which are basically one and the same, but they're part of different schools. They gave a different school card, and one is better than the other. If that ain't the definition of an identity crisis, or being bipolar, I don't know what is. Lastly, I wanted to talk about treasure cards. There's quite a few that don't really make any sense at all. Take this for example. You have Yellow Fire Elf and then Fire Elf. Yellow Fire Elf does less damage for the same cost, but it's much rarer than Fire Elf. Don't you think something rare is supposed to be more powerful than something that is common? It's like having a speck of dirt be more valuable than a diamond. Here's another example. You have Stormbird and Snowbird. Storm is supposed to be one of the most powerful schools, and Ice is one of the weakest schools in terms of damage. So why is the damage the same? Also, why is there another card called Stormbird? Snowbird and Icebird didn't have this problem. If there wasn't anything here on the list that I covered that confused you, let's talk about it in the comments section. Well, that about does it for this video. Take care, and see you guys.